222 is me and Jade. And the 222 number is something that was there for a long time for us. It's just something that sort of guided us, that we equate to God, I guess. And that goes down to me.
Distance to E. That's got to be a new song, yeah?
Distance to E. I got to text this to Jade and Dennis. Jade and Dennis, who are 222, anytime they see the number 222, they point it out. When we were on the road last year, they would point out signs and stuff. And we just saw, I filled up my gas tank, and it's 222 miles until empty.
She finds a forgotten driver in this video and watches till she falls fast asleep across the great divide.
Something we see. I was born on 222 in room 222. Met her in apartment 222. It's this thing between us. But the core of it is me and her.
Last night. It's been years since they had seen each other in physical worlds. She walks out of her room and faces up at all the space between the mess they made of you. And counts days of all the times they could have been spending together here in this room across the great
Bring those markers. So what I do is just...
You want to see some of the merch? This is our new shirt. It's not really new. I mean, it's our new color. Sparkly silver bunny on wheels.
That's one Chelsea wore.
This is Chelsea wore. Actually, Chelsea had one specially made by her wardrobe girl. That's way nicer than anything we sell. But we tried to make a mock-up, and that's what it was like. That's what it turned out like. But hers is a lot nicer than ours.
So we originally ordered the artwork like this, which is the right way. And then we had another batch that we felt like this was a little dark and uninteresting. So we hyped it up and they were like, that sucks. So I reordered the original. So now we have to rewrap these because
there's like
a bunch of CDs with the wrong artwork. But I just bought this online. This shrink wrapping kit, and it's the most gratifying thing I could possibly fucking do. I could do this. It calms me down. I don't know what it is about.
You do it when you're driving.
He was so excited about this, and he was like, I just shrink wrapped everything.
I know, he loves it. It is like a weird thing. It's like, it feels good.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have one with the broken pieces on it?
Oh yeah, pretty good. Get all those rainbows out.
I can see See how that's
Bam. I just feel like this one's more haunting, and it goes better with the artwork of the first album. It's just too obvious.
Right now, this is the career we want to happen for ourselves. So we're at the stage where we're trying to make it happen, but we're just spending money to entertain people, basically.
A lot of money, and we have to work for the money.
We gotta work for the money, and then we gotta spend the time. You know, it's time, money,
Work.
will.
Blood, sweat, tears. I love it.
2 nails in her hair and sand in her face. Smiles everywhere and her eyes out of place.
You've arrived at your destination.
Here we are, Guitar Center. Next to Walgreens.
It's the thing, man. When you're DIY like this, it's almost undoable. Well, the thing is, usually back in the day, I mean, there was just so much more money in the industry back in the day. So when we traveled before, I was in a band that was making money enough to where we had a crew. We just rolled in towns, the crew set up our gear. That's a whole different experience. But when you're doing everything yourself, you load in, you make $100 at a club in the middle of nowhere, and you played like last night in front of whatever, 8 people tops, then it could beat you up quick.
Married in a Jeep with a picture claw ring. Climbed up a tree and I dropped everything.
Yeah, so what date was that again? The May 19th.
Oh, sweet.
And where are we? Are we in San Francisco?
No.
No.
Okay, so we're
LA.
Good.
So I think we could do that. Is it possible to have Tasha play electronic drums with us? We fell in love and hate.
Yeah, love-hate relationship.
No, we love her to death.
We love her to death. She drives us fucking crazy, but we love her. I have more auxiliary sticks than kit sticks. That's never good. Never
Hey,
good.
Dennis, did you hear that Tasha has to stop at a
Oh, thanks for throwing me under the bus there, Jade. I didn't know I was getting filmed either, which is good. I love the camera. It doesn't matter. Jade,
Then she has to stop at a guitar center tomorrow.
she's telling on me. She's telling Dad.
For sticks.
I didn't know, brother.
You forgot your sleep bag?
No, I'm out, and I bought a shit ton of them a couple years ago, and I have all of them that look like fucking this, cause I fucking give 1,000% when I play for you.
Aww, Tasha. Give me a kiss.
I lost my head. I made her dead.
Jade and I sometimes have spitting contests in the middle of shows because either we're really having a shit show or I want to get on her nerves. But I spit on her last night in the middle of a show, and she spit back but missed me, and it landed on my snare drum. So every time I hit my snare drum, it would spray in my freaking face.
I spit and I was like, damn it, I missed.
No, you didn't.
And then she was like,
Oh, it was disgusting. I looked back. I was like, oh God, I have to get through this. It was
like
rad
my
though. At least
spit.
it was you.
It's like my
At least it was you and not Dennis.
She'll always see now she's gone. She'll always Now she's won with the world that I made up for her. She's gone. She's dead. Oh no. She's gone.
Tasha split, so we called Valerie, who we worked with for a few shows that Tasha couldn't do. Tasha also left us the year before for another band for a minute and went down to Australia, where that band was from. Valerie we found at the same time we were looking for Tasha. Those were the two drummers I found. They're both badasses. Valerie's I feel like Valerie's more like, they're both great drummers. Valerie is more, technically probably more proficient and can read and that whole thing. I can see you in person because I'm not totally sure you're real. She's next level. She's whole next level. So I think her show is actually better with Valerie.
And you write all the drum parts.
Yeah.
As a person who plays multiple instruments and writes these parts for the albums, how do you teach?
I was letting them listen to it, and then it became a problem because then I showed them, and they're like, whoa, I did not hear all that shit. So I made a whole drum channel on YouTube that's just the drum parts with bass. So it's all, so you can hear everything. And then I still have to explain some stuff because the parts are kind of octopusy, I think. It sounds like there's more things going on than limbs, but you just gotta know how to time it out with everything.
And when you say the future of 222 after this third album is going to be more musicians recording, bigger band recording?
It's going to be we decide, I've this, there's no rules, but for some, when we started this band, I was I'm just going to do 3 albums with just me and Jade, 11 songs each, 222. And then after that, we'll work with different producers, shit like that. We try to reach out to, seasoned, veterans of all fields and stuff, and work with people that are more in rap worlds and to people outside of our realm to sort of pull us in different directions and see what we snap back to or whatever,
Neither one of us care. Here we go round, come around with a crowd scene. What we can do to make the world more clear. The more we have with us, the more we can better things.
Jules plays bass with 222, and she now sings. I'm so taken by your singing. I was watching some of the stuff from the rehearsal we did the other day, and it was just really fun just to watch, just you and Dennis back Jade. It was really cool.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
It's been a fun. It sounds cooler. Anybody else want to tell that story? Let's go tell that story.
Jules used to date our first drummer.
Date?
Well,
Our shit lived together for 8 years.
oh, whatever you want to call it.
Date.
Well, their shit used to live together for 8 years, and
That's their poop.
and so she was always around, and she liked our band, and she was always at all our shows, and initially it was to support Tasha, but
Who's the drummer?
who was the drummer, but ended up wanting to play with us, so it was kind of a no-brainer, because she basically took the first year or so, year and a half or whatever, practicing our stuff, working up to it, and then she just fucking slid right in.
But at the time, Tasha was in the band, so I didn't think it'd be a good idea that we played the band together either.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and so I just didn't even think anything about it. And then when I heard she was going on tour with another band from out of the country, I was like, you wouldn't mind if I started practicing with Dennis? And she was like, fuck no. So I was like, all right. Next thing you know,
Voila.
here I am sweating in the back of an SUV. Time to load in?
6.
Gotta roll. It's a 2-hour drive.
What time is it now?
2 hours?
2 hours.
Oh, we're late. Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right, so we're already late for load-in, which is 2 hours away.
So you're heading to the Wayfair in Costa Mesa, which is 60 miles away. No, 50. It's gonna take us an hour and 40 minutes. Where are we going?
Just keep going.
You just met last night. Can we seal this room?
You nervous for Dennis?
Nah, Dennis is gonna be great. I'm nervous that he's nervous, but the show will be good. And I was super excited to do an acoustic show, but maybe it's a sign that I'm not ready yet. I don't know. It's a good experience. Dennis is gonna do really good though. Yvonne.
Hi, Jade. Yeah.
I just want to call you before your show. I don't know. I just want to talk to you before it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited. It's just, I feel a little under-rehearsed, sort of thrown together.
If you're under-rehearsed.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go up there and just wing some shit.
You know that, like, don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
Not too loud. Turn left onto Burbank Boulevard.
Not too loud.
Alright, so here's the deal. 222 is gonna play here tonight as a band, but the singer, the main singer, got another gig in Washington, D.C., so she had to take the money.
As they all do.
Yeah, so that left me with a gig by myself. So I'm gonna pretend to be a girl at times, and you guys are gonna see into my childhood a little bit.
This is our art, so we have to agree on everything. Like, it's like what we agree on.
What it is you're looking from me? Doesn't matter what my sexuality. Everybody's got the right to be free. Show us your colors. Show us your colors. You'd rather be more in love with me. I know you'd rather be more in love with me. You know you'd rather be more in love with me. I know you'd rather be more in love with me.
So we've been making babies and making records. That's what's new.
We've never done this before, so I don't really think we know what's gonna happen.
I mean, my idea is just, we'll just get him in the fucking band, right? Well, I mean, you know he's gonna be able to play by the time he's 2 or so.
Red drum, murder me. Don't make you feel okay. Red drum.
Dennis and I were engaged for 8 years.
Yeah, we got engaged in Paris on the Eiffel Tower. So it was like this big romantic thing, and then we just didn't get married.
And the band happened, so that was kind of priority, and then we just put it off, and then we got married in June, just at a little place called Instant Marriage.
I'll just sing. Baby, make my inside sing. That's not me just being, you know. Bring me my baby. Let me see my baby. I had you. outside, waiting for the dam to break. I can feel your eyes around me. Lay down, I owe it to you. The drums make me sing. I'll always be your thing.
Hi, baby.